Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lolex. Today, we'll be learning about pronouns. A pronoun stands in the place of a noun. Like nouns, pronouns can serve as the subject or object of a sentence. They are the things sentences are about. Pronouns include words like he, she, and I, but they also include words like this, that, which, who, anybody, and everyone. Because a pronoun is replacing a noun, its meaning is dependent on the noun that it is replacing. This noun is called the antecedent. Personal pronouns are what most people think of when they see the word pronoun. Personal pronouns include words like he, she, and they. The following sentences give examples of personal pronouns used with antecedents. Danny and Sam decided that they didn't want to go to the zoo on Saturday. Danny and Sam is the antecedent of they. Ben thought that he would rather turn in incomplete homework than pull another all-nighter. Ben is the antecedent of he. Reflexive pronouns are a kind of pronoun that are used when the subject and the object of the sentence are the same. Take a look at this example. Jason took a picture of himself. In this sentence, Jason is the antecedent of himself. This is true even if the subject is only implied, as in the sentence, "Don't blame yourself." Here, you is the unstated subject of this sentence. Reflexive pronouns include myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, and themselves. They can only be used as the object of a sentence, not as the subject. You can say, "I hurt myself," but you can't say, "myself hurt me." Pronouns may be classified by three categories. The first one is person. Person defines how the author and the text relate to each other. It is then further divided into three subcategories. First person means that the author is also the subject or actor. People speak in the first person saying, "I made," "I thought," "I said." Second person is when some other separate entity is being directly addressed, saying "you made," "you thought," or "you said." Third person refers to an entity separate from both the speaker and the listener. Third person would contain phrases like "it made," "she thought," or "he said." The second category of pronouns are numbers, that is, singular or plural. As we learned in regard to nouns, singular pronouns refer to one thing or person, while plural pronouns refer to more than one of a thing or person. For example, I stood alone while they walked together. The third subcategory of pronouns is case, that is, subject or object. Subject case pronouns are used when the pronoun is doing the action. For example, I like to eat chips, but she does not. Object case pronouns are used when something is being done to the pronoun. For example, John likes me, but not her. Possessive pronouns are used to indicate possession. Some must be accompanied by a noun. For example, I lost my wallet. This category of pronouns behaves similarly to adjectives. Others occur as independent phrases. Example, those clothes are mine. The following table shown includes all of the personal pronouns in the English language. They are organized by person, number, and case. You can pause the video here to review it. Demonstrative pronouns substitute for things being pointed out. They include this, that, these, and those. This and that are singular. These and those are plural. The difference between this and that and between these and those is a little more subtle. This and these refer to something that is close to the speaker, whether this closeness is physical, emotional, or temporal. That and those are the opposite. They refer to something that is far. Examples are, do I really have to read all of this? By using this, the speaker is indicating a text that is close to her. That is not coming anywhere near me. The speaker is distancing themselves from the object in question, which he doesn't want to get any closer. You're telling me you sewed all of these? The speaker and her audience are likely looking directly at the clothes in question, so the close pronoun is appropriate. Those are all gross. The speaker wants to remain away from the gross items in question by using the far those. The antecedents of demonstrative pronouns, and sometimes the pronoun it, can be more complex than that of personal pronouns. Take a look at these examples. The park has been closed for maintenance. I never wanted this to happen. In this example, the antecedent for this is the entire idea of the park closing. I love going to the beach. I watched the waves for half an hour. It was amazing. In this example, the antecedent for it is the experience of watching the waves. In both cases, the antecedents aren't explicitly stated and must be inferred by the reader. Indefinite pronouns, the largest group of pronouns, refer to one or more unspecified persons or things. For example, anyone can do that. These pronouns can be used in several ways. They can refer to members of a group separately rather than collectively. For example, to each his own. Or they can indicate the non-existence of people or things. Nobody thinks that. Third, they can refer to a person but without specifying first, second, or third person in the way that personal pronouns do. For example, one does not clean one's own windows. This table shows the most common indefinite pronouns. You can pause the video here to review it. There are 5 relative pronouns in English: who, whom, whose, that, and which. These pronouns are used to connect different clauses. Helen, who had starred in 6 plays before she turned 17, knew that she wanted to act in movies someday. My daughter wants to adopt the dog that doesn't have a tail. These pronouns behave differently from the other categories we've seen. However, they are pronouns, and it's important to learn how they work. 2 of the biggest confusions with these pronouns are that versus which and who versus whom, which will be covered in another video. With that, we've come to the end of the lesson. If you have any comments, questions, or doubts, or if you just have something to say, leave a comment down below. Thank you.